Perkei Mishnah. Says the Mishnah. Rabbi Nechunya ben Hakoneh. Omer, he says, Kol makabel of old Torah, ma'avir mimenu old malchus v'old derech eretz. Whoever accepts upon himself the yoke of Torah, it's removed from him the yoke of the malchus, which we don't really have. Maybe we have jury duty today. That's pretty much the old malchus that we have. Paying taxes, Hashem removes the old malchus. I'm not saying that if you makabel old Torah, you don't have to pay taxes. I didn't mean to say that. Or you have to go to jury duty. These are our civic duties, and we must go and pay taxes. But Lamais, whatever, we'll see in the Rabbeinu what is Ol Malchus, Ol Derech Eretz, as well as the yoke of Derech Eretz. Chol Poirik, Yimenu Ol Torah. Whoever throws off the yoke of the Torah, Noisin Olav Ol Malchus Ol Derech Eretz. Then Hashem places upon him the yoke of the kingdom and the yoke of Derech Eretz. Zok the Rabbeinu Yonah. Achash Oisa Terasa Iker Malachta Ara. It's not a quantity thing, right? If a person's Torah is the Iker is the Torah. That means that when he's driving to work, what he learned that day pops into his mind. When he has a few extra minutes, he might look up the Rashba on the Sugi, or look up what the article note says in the bottom. So his Torah is the Iker, that's what his focus is in the day. And his Malach is Arai. HaKadosh Baruch Hu Yishmerei Mikol Davar Ra. So he gets a special protection. A person who makes his Torah Iker receives a special protection. Shlo Yitztarach Levato Milimud HaTorah V'lo Yitim B'leiv HaOritz HaLokeach Nefashos Lasos Malachta. The Chacham says that. So it says the Rabbeinu Yonah back then. We saw that Mitzrayim was like that, even Bashal HaMelech was like that, building the Beis HaMikdash, that the king would take people to do his work for him. To build the Beis HaMikdash, was it 3 months at a time? Yeah. You have to go out of your house and go work. So if a person's makabel the old Torah, Kadosh Baruch Hu protects him, so we could say from being called for jury duty. For states that one gets called, one has to go. That's one civic duty.
Or the army.
Or the army, right? But if one is makabel old Torah, so that won't happen. You won't get in the mail the summons for jury duty. What's Ol Derech Eretz? V'yanatzel mimelechas haritzim lahakim return l'asam. Ol Derech Eretz l'yitztarach l'asas malacha hardei. L'tzarach parnasasa. A person's makabel Ol Torah, he's not going to have to work a lot for his parnasa. What does that mean? B'ma'at yaspik lo l'chdei chiyusa. So he'll be happy with a little bit. He'll be nish pshat that he's not going to have to work a lot, and the money will fall down from the sky. Or he'll get a 6-figure salary for doing what he's doing now. That's not what he says. But he says that with the little that he has, he'll have what he needs. All these things will be taken care of. Ki melechas hatzadik misbareches, because the melech of hatzadik is bracha. So the little that he has, when he's not going to have to pay orthodontic bills, and he's not going to have to, fix, play plumbing. We won't have a big plumbing issue. So the melechas tzadik is misbareches. The nafsho is smeicha bechelka. He's happy with his lot. So be content. So that you can explain also b'derech hateva. A person's focus is Talmud Torah, learning Torah, so these things aren't important to him. Not that he'll be making the same that he would have been making if he would have gone for a serious job. It means that it's not going to mean that much to him. As long as he has what he needs, he'll be happy. B'chol Poirik says the Rabbeinu Yonah, someone who throws off the yoke of Torah, he gets the Ol Malchus. Shu choshev lasis malachta harbem, he's going to work a lot, he's not going to pay attention to his learning. Hashem Yisbarach yafer machshavta. Kodesh Baruch Hu is going to revoke his thought, and he'll put B'leiv HaMelech to take him for his malacha. He'll get a jury duty summons twice a year. Kipal Gimayim Leiv Melech B'yad Hashem Al Kol Sheyachbet Yitnu. So the Leiv Melech B'yad Hashem, essentially what he's saying is that there's a certain hashgacha Kadosh Baruch Hu has on kings that he doesn't necessarily assert on a regular person. So Hashem will make it in the king's heart to call this person to do his malacha if he's parik ol Torah and ol derech eretz. Shehu noidid v'toreach acher b'chiyos. Hashem is going to make him have to travel and go far for his sustenance, and he's not going to find it. So it's mida keneged mida. A person who makes the Torah ikr, that's his main focus of the day. That's what he's involved with, even if he's not learning the whole day. But that's what preoccupies him. So he gets a special protection. That is Mishnah Hey. Mishnah Vav. Reb Chalafta ish kfar Chananya Omer. Reb Chalafta says, Asari Yoshvin. 10 people are sitting down and they're learning Torah. Shechina shruya beinehem. So the Shechina is shoyre, it's among them. Shenemar, it says, Elokim nitzav ba'adas kel. A Kadosh Baruch Hu stands in the Eidah of a Kadosh Baruch Hu. Zakter Rabbeinu Yonah. Ein Eidah pchusim me'asara. An Eidah always means 10. The marker for minion is from Eidah. So a Kadosh Baruch Hu is nitzav, he's standing there, he's oimid in an adas kel, in an Eidah who's learning Torah. Minayin afilu chamisha, even 5, not sure if 5 is dafka. Shenemar v'agudasa al eretz yosta. The aguda, Hashem's gathering, is al eretz agudasa al eretz yosta, is on the land in which he was miyas, in which he founded. Says the Rabbeinu Yonah, Hayad nikreis aguda, sheyesh b'chamesh etzba'is. A hand is called an aguda. So you see 5, the Kodesh Baruch Hu is also there. Minayin afilu shloish. I know even 3 people are sitting and learning Torah. Kodesh Baruch Hu Shechina Shuriya with them. Shneimar, it says B'karev Elokim Yishpot. In B'karev Elokim, in the presence of a Kodesh Baruch Hu, does judgment take place? And the smallest amount of dayanim for a bezdin is 3. Minayin afilu shnayim. Even 2 people. Shneimar as nidberu. Yireh Hashem ishor eyu vayakshiv Hashem vayishma v'goymer. Even 2 people learning Torah. Kodesh Baruch Hu, the Shechina is there. As nidberu, we saw last week. Right, that they're listening to each other and learning, they're trying to understand the other person's opinion, the ones who fear HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Ishal Re'eyu, Vayakshiv Hashem, Hashem listens. When 2 people learning Torah together, Hashem is listening, Hashem is there. U'minayin afilu echad, shneimar b'chol ha'makom asher azkir eshmi, avoy elecha v'yirachticha. Even one person saying learning Torah, the Shechina is there. How do we know that? The pasuk says, in any place where you mention my name, I will come to you and give you a bracha. So we know the Torah, as the Ramban, the famous Ramban in Akdama to Chumash, says that if one letter is wrong in a Sefer Torah, the whole Torah is possible. Why? Because the whole Torah is Shmoysev Shel HaKadosh Baruch Hu, is the name of HaKadosh Baruch Hu. And he brings this pasuk, if not mistaken. Wherever I mention my name, and here that means Torah. That means the Torah is Hashem's name. I give you a bracha. So that's the Mishnah says. So the Rabbeinu asks, once the Shechina is there with one person, so what's the need to say 5, 3, 5, and 10? With one person, it's already there. So the Rabbeinu says, "V'mafilu echad yesh loy schar harbe is a lot of schar. Haloi pashatu kim asara ad shnayim yitnu lehem schar. 2, 3, 5, and 10 also can have schar. Ela ratzaloymar litein l'chol echad schar lefi sheim rabim. Zokt the Rabbeinu big chiddush that one gets more schar. But we have 5 here today, right? One gets more schar if you're learning with more people. The more people a person learns with, the more schar he gets. This is already the 3rd time we've had in this parak this concept that Torah is not just the Yid, the Jew, learning Torah by himself, but an essential chelik of the Torah is that it's learned together. We had back in Mishnah Beis.
When you say learn together, it means in one shiur, or people just in the same room learning?
So ideally in one shiur, but there's a chabura learning. They're sharing between each other Torah. It could be you have a bunch of chavrusas learning together, learning in the same room, and then but there has to be sharas mitzvahs between them. There has to be some interaction between them. And it doesn't mean, let's say you have a base medrash, and each chavrus learning different mesechtas. Is there taking inyan to, if you want to have this mile of 10 learning Torah, so should you go over and talk to them and learning? Should you give a clap and have some sort? I'm not sure. There's a concept of bittul Torah be'echus, meaning each chavrus is learning a different mesechta. You have 5 chavrusas learning a different mesechta, each one. So, Kipshuta, they don't have this mile of 10 learning together. So would it be an Indian having like a 2-minute...
It doesn't say...
But if 10 are learning...
Here's the
So
let's quickly chaz these 2 Mishnahs. So in Mishnah Beis, there it says, Shnayim sheyoshin ve'ein beineihem divrei Torah, right? So 2 people are sitting, and each one is learning by himself. Ein beineihem divrei Torah, it's a Moshe Leitzim. If there's been divrei Torah, Shechina Shuri b'neim, Oz Nidbru, and that's what Chaim Volozhin says, the dik of Nidbru. So
we could have to learn together, though, right?
So what is it? 2 people in a base medrash. One guy's doing Shnai Mikra, one guy's doing Halacha. That's what they're up to, right? One guy finished Shnai Mikra. So is that Shnai Mikra and Ein B'neim Divrei Torah? Is that people saying there's no Torah between them? Is that...
It's not Moshe Leitzim.
That means 2 people are sitting on a train. 2 people are just sitting, waiting for something. The Medai, that even if each one's learning by himself, I think it's a Chaim Volozhin, each one's learning by himself, it's a Moshe Leitzim. If they're not sharing, because they're misleitzim each other's Torah. They're not matching each other's Torah. What do you mean? There's one guy is chazering Yivamis, one guy is chazering Ksuvas. But it's not, there is a concept, 2 people sitting in, it can't be you're going to sit in the basement for an hour and not share ha'ara with the other person. But it sounds like.
It just says engage in Torah, it doesn't say that they're actually learning together, right?
Where? Which Mishnah?
Well, it says...
well, here it's 7. It's
Yeah.
Right. But back in the second Mishnah, maybe it's the 3rd Mishnah.
Mishnah Gimel here.
Mishnah Gimel, the way it's classified there.
If 2 sit together and there are no words of Torah.
Mishnah Gimel.
So is there an Inyan if 2 guys sitting in a base man?
You have to have
The kfi is together.
You have to start
Okay,
together.
yeah, okay,
If
that's what
it's
I'm saying.
together,
Yeah.
then you have to have Torah. Then you have to have
So
Torah.
if they're singing a meal together,
Right.
let's say you're sitting at work and there's another from Yid next to you, or even a Stama Yid, right? So there should be some Torah between them. Right. So when two
They're
people
already
are
joined together.
they're already
but
sitting
there's-
together.
Right,
Right.
they're
Right.
learning separately. They're
There's
never
some sort of
together.
chiyur.
They're just in the
They're
same
each
room.
learning on their own. There's no chiyuv to like go with the other one and.
Right. So
Not
that,
seeing it together.
so that Mishnah Gimel coming out that if there's a kfiyas together and there's no Torah b'neihem, it's a Moshe Vleitzin. That's no good. And if there is Torah, it's a Gaval Gedazah.
They're saying different things.
In Mishnah Gimel, it's a specific thing about eating. Right? Jews like food. And Reb Shimon said in Mishnah Dal, I guess, according to your Shloisha she'achal al shulchan echad le'amar lav divrei Torah kilu achal mizivchei meis, and that's by achila. And in Mishnah Zion, this one is Zion.
Yeah.
In Mishnah Zion, it doesn't say between them. Asara yoshvin v'oiskin b'Torah. So that means they're together in the same room. Let's say in the same maimed, but there's not a kfiyas together. So then you have these milas. So there is an inyan in learning with many in a room with many people. There
Well,
is. Yeah.
The only thing is we do bring down a different pasuk for when you get down to the one person. I guess there it's focusing on the schar. Here it's talking about the shechina. What I'm saying, it brings two because
Very schar.
Az Nidbru is the same pasuk between the two, but by the one person, here it's B'chol Makom Asher Askir Shmi. Over there it's Yeshet Badav Yidom Kinot Halala. But over there it's focusing on the schar that the single person gets.
What's the other Mishnah?
In Gimel, sorry.
Yeah.
In Mishnah Gimel, they also say Minan Shafil After Shir Shivasik Schar. But there it's focusing on the schar.
Right.
Here it's talking about the Shechina of Shruya, that the Shechina of Shruya also, because of the it's a different pasuk.
Because here's Avoy Eilecha.
Right.
I'm going to come to you.
Right.
It's just interesting the way the Rabbeinu Yonah. That's a very good deal you're making. The Rabbeinu Yonah, when he asks this question, that if one, then one needs to have 2, 3, 5, and 10. If I feel echad yesh lo schar harbe, halei pashudu ki'im la'asar also. As the answer is, you get more schar.
Right.
But Kipshuta, the Mishnah is not talking about
That's
schar.
right.
It's talking about this mile of having the shechina shrui b'neim. And are we going to say the shechina is more shoira if you have 2, 3, 5, and 10? But
There's a concept of Barov Am, but
right. This is more of a that's Hadras Melech.
right.
That's similar. I mean, the same concept for Mizuman, or would you have to have 3? Why you have to?
That's Kishem Hashem Ekra. I'm going to look at. That's a specific pasuk that 3 is
Okay.
amount of people that you can praise Hashem.
Okay, when you get to 10, then
It's even a bigger mile. Lokenu. We say Lokenu. Right. So you see that there's a here we have a mile of 5. Though also interesting.
Right.
By Talmud Torah, there's a mile of 2, 3, 5, 10. It sounds like. Is there a mile of 100? I mean, it's obviously Rav Am, and the more the secret is together, the more. But by Zimun, it's 3, 10, 100, 1,000, 10,000. Right. They should break bread there. They should have a grace of the Zimun.
They're selling hot dogs.
Let's hop right Mishnah Zion. Zok the Mishnah. Rabbi Lazar Ishbar. That's a plug. That's a plug to come tonight. I mean, you could be learning at home, or you can come tonight. So you can come to our
That's the Seder.
davening seder on Shabbos.
That's the Seder.
So you mamish get the mile. If you want to have more schar, according to Rabbeinu Yonah, you do a little shlosh is also good. Or if you want to have more of the shechina shoira, you come or you have a minion. It's a bigger inyan. No rhyme intended. Zok the Mishnah Zion, the Mishnah Ches, according to you guys, Rabbi Elazar, Ishbar Tusa Omer, Tein Loi Mishaloi, Sha'atem V'Shalchal Shaloi. Okay, this is very important Mishnah. They all are. Give Hakadosh Baruch Hu from his, what belongs to him, Sha'atem V'Shalchal Shaloi, because you and what's yours are his. Let's just focus on that for a second. Zok the Rabbeinu Yonah. Zemedaber Bein Inyan Gufa B'Shal Adam Bein in Mammon. This is referring to his money, his guf and his money. V'loymar. A person, it should not be hard for him to spend money on tzitzis, on a good pair of tefillin, on matzahs. Because you and your money are his. When a person spends money on chefzei shemayim, it's not his money that he's spending. He goes on to give a mashal. If someone gave you $1,000 and said, "Could you please take 100 for yourself and give 100 to these 9 people?" It would not be difficult to give them the money because it's not mine. So says Rabbeinu, that's exactly what happens when we make money. HaKadosh Baruch Hu is giving us 9 parts and saying give a tenth to tzedakah, and he's saying of that 90% that you get to keep, you have to make sure you have a good sukkah, you have to get matzahs. He says first take care of your needs, whatever you need, right? And then with the leftover money, spend on chefzei shemayim. You have to spend on chefzei shemayim. That's what he says. But we view it as it's mine, and I have to give it away. There's like this tension. How much should I spend? Should I, shouldn't I? But that's because we view it as mine, and I'm giving up of mine to a Kadosh Baruch Hu. If we view it that it's all a Kadosh Baruch Hu's, and I'm just allocating the funds, the guy who's in charge of the trust, he's just giving out the charity fund. It's not hard for him, but that's what his job is. We have to view ourselves as the same position. The challenge is that al pi derech hateva, if I work more hours, I get more money. So it's not, Hashem gives me everything, but this money is what I earn, so it's really my money. And then Hashem is telling me to take my money and give to other people. And that's the Avos and Shabbat Tachton repeats again and again. And that's the challenge is, I must do hishtadlus, but always realize that that's not what gives me the money. I could have all the hishtadlus in the world and not make any money, and I can do no hishtadlus and make money. So Hashem wants me to pretend like I'm the one who's making the money, but at the same time realize that I have no shaykhs to the money. So that's the challenge. If someone gives you the money and says give him half of it, it's not hard. But since we see al pi derech hateva, if I get more clients, if I work longer hours and make more money, so it's my money. The Jew has to always remind himself that it's all min hashemayim, and of course sukkah is coming. Let's make sure I have a comfortable sukkah. Pesach is coming. Make sure I have enough matzahs that I'll have a simchas yom tov. So that's the challenge. Okay, we'll hold here. Let's pick up next week.